other people, they called your parents to say so. And I sort of lost that feeling in Los Angeles because I took my children with me, even though my family there was helping me. But I came back to San Bernardino because I had a better sense of the village being here.
Right. So, so would you think that the Hall of Fame, yes, the Hall of Fame, will come back together because you said what the word did you use? That went out of business or some word you used?
We're defunct.
Defunct.
Um,
Okay.
we're all older now. I'm in my middle 60s, and some of my friends are older than me. And it takes a lot of work. So we would have to get another group of interns together. We would have to start contacting people all over again. We would probably use the sportsmen, which I don't think they're functioning on a regular basis either like us. They are the ones who went to the high schools to do the research for the people to be in the Hall of Fame. We'd have like 25 years to catch up on. 25 years of athletes. And now we even have more schools. Because now we have like uh, Diamond Ranch, which is in the San Bernardino area. So people say, oh no, Diamond Ranch is Los Angeles. I said, no, they're Inland Empire. They have a 909 phone number. Let me see, Summit, A.B. Miller. So now that group of men would have to go around to all those places and start gathering records. Then we'd have to start researching who went to the NFL, who went to the NBA, and at least now I can say who went to the WNBA. I think that's for the women, and who are our track stars. So they would have a lot of catching up to do, which I'm sure we would have to do in chunks, in time frames. We'd have to say, okay, let's go back to where we stopped off and go 10 years up, because we have a lot of, even for myself, my son went to the University of Pittsburgh from San G on a scholarship. He didn't go to the NFL. He was recruited, but he did not make it. But then you have some of these other children that they grew up with that did. But you would have to do all that recruiting. So we would probably have to have at least 20 interns, which I'm sure we could gather up. But then somebody said something to me about going out. I said, oh, I don't know, we get sleepy early now. We can't stay up like we used to. So like I said, we would have to, it would take a monumental effort for us to put together another Black Athletes Hall of Fame. But I think we are probably going to be there because even now, my children are asking me what happened, what's going on, and as I set some of my memorabilia out, even my grandchildren are asking me that. What happened and why did you guys stop? Blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And it also will take a lot more money than we probably will be able to raise.
Let me ask you this: do you think it would be more beneficial to start the Hall of Fame back, or to find out what happened to all the people you have inducted into the Black Athlete Hall of Fame? Or do you think that would be something worthy of doing?
Oh, no, I think we should find out what happened to them, to the ones who were inducted in, what they're doing now. That would be that would be probably some of the best information to give to the young people, to let them know, your dreams and aspirations. If it is to be a professional athlete, here are the people who were inducted in, and this is what they've done, and this is what they're doing now.
Right.
And then we would also be honoring the people who are in there now, which, those high school kids now are probably in college. Some of them are doing things. Other than that, a lot of people have their own businesses. What are they doing?
Right.
And so that will be a great, I could see that book now. That would probably be a 50 or 60-page program book, easily. That's why I'm saying we'd have to do things in small steps. But then it would start the Black Athletes Hall of Fame all over again. But we would have some great information to pass on to to the young adults that are coming behind us.
And I heard mention of a wall of those athletes.
A wall?
A wall somewhere in a public place where people could actually see the names of all those black athletes.
That would be good. I'm still waiting on Medical Center Drive or E Street or somebody, one of those streets, to be turned into Martin Luther King Boulevard. So I'm not sure about the wall, where we would put the wall. I think it would be more beneficial if we had a building, which I still dream about, to house the pictures, have maybe them donate their medals or some of their certificates, the past inductees, to the building. I know that was our aspiration and dream at one time, to have the building go up, more or less as a museum for things for us to honor the people that would before. A wall would be nice. I'm not sure where you would put it. Like I said, I'm still waiting on Martin Luther King Boulevard or street or parkway or something or other. So I'm not as sure about the wall and where we would put it, where it would be accessible to everybody.
So one of the major questions that I want to ask you, as we talk, we're speaking to the future. We're not just speaking here today, but what will you say to people who are coming behind us, maybe 50 years from now, when they say, what happened in San Bernardino, and they see an interview and you say, they see the Coutinho people, the Hall of Fame, the sportsmen, what will you tell them? What would they want to know?
What they need to know is that they need their education. They need to look around them, see what needs to be done, and get it done. It's not going to happen instantly. It may take 20, 30, 40 years to get some things done that need to be done. But they need to make sure that our children are not in the Inland Empire, are not brought up in poverty. And if they are, then we need to do something to make sure that they get out. Our high school graduation rates for black males need to be boosted. Graduation rates from high school for blacks, period, needs to be 100%. What can you do to contribute to make that happen? What can you do to help the city of San Bernardino, the city of Redlands, the city of Riverside? What can you do, period, to look around you and make sure that your cities go up to be non-segregated? People are able to get hired because of what they know and what they can do, and not because of the color of their skin. And you just need to make sure that the people are educated, whether they are a plumber. I don't care if you're a carpenter. We need all those trades to be done, if you're an electrician. But you need to make sure that everybody does their job to the best of their ability, and that they get the education and training to get those jobs done.
Okay, well, I really enjoyed the time that you spent talking about that. Is there anything else you want to say? We have about 2 minutes.
Okay, I just want to say thank you for interviewing me. I never thought this would have happened to me. I'm a behind-the-scenes person, and I'm surprised that I didn't turn you down, because I don't like being out front. I like being the person in the background. So thank you for inviting me. I love the Inland Empire, born and raised here, and I will probably be buried here. And all I can say to the Inland Empire, to everybody here, regardless of what race you are, let's build up the San Bernardino to be the all-American city that it was once named. Let's make that be true for the next 200-300 years.
I want to again thank the San Bernardino County School District for allowing us to be in their facility for this interview, and all the support they have given this brought us over project.
Thank you.
I want that to go on the record.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good. Thank you.
Woo.